Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you my 10-minute face everyday makeup. Just a quick slap it on, get out the door so you look pretty and presentable. If you're just in a hurry and you can't be bothered to do a bunch every day, then this video is for you. If you want to see my everyday makeup look, just keep watching. Alright, let's just go ahead and jump in. I know, it's shocking. Bear with me for a second. So first off, you always want to start off with clean skin. I cannot stress how important this is. It takes off all the oils from your skin and any bacteria so you're not spreading it around. It also removes any dead flaky skin so that your foundation just sits really well on your face. So I cleanse my skin with just good old-fashioned Cetaphil, however you want to say it. And then I moisturized with this Senegence Senederm Daytime Moisturizer. This is the normal to oily one, all over my face. It is winter, so I'm not really outdoors much, so I don't really need a good SPF. But in the summer where I need SPF, I like to use this Differin moisturizer. It has SPF 30, plus it is oil control, so it absorbs excess oil, doesn't clog your pores and stuff. Now I love the Senegence moisturizers. The only problem is that they do not contain SPF, so that's why I like to use the Differin one in the summer. Now I will say that Senegence claims to have a chemical shield of 15 SPF, which basically just means that after you put on a layer of the foundation, there is a layer between the harmful rays of the sun and your skin, creating a chemical shield of SPF 15. It is awesome, but I wouldn't recommend just doing that in the summer. I always recommend using an SPF. Sun damage causes early signs of aging, more wrinkles, sunspots, so it's always good to just make sure that you're taking good care of your skin. Now, after I washed my face and moisturized, I put on the Silk Makesense Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizing Primer. This is also by Senegence. This is my holy grail primer. It fills in your pores, but it doesn't clog them because it's non-comedogenic. It just makes your skin really even, and it makes it look like you have no pores. It'll also fill in like fine lines and wrinkles so that your foundation just goes on flawless. I have tried using my foundation so many times without using my primer before, and every time I hate it so much that I'll actually go into the bathroom and wash it all off and start again. Yeah. So I like to put this on, and then I go and wash my beauty blender so that I can get it soaking into my skin for a good 2 minutes or so. You just want to be able to touch your face and it doesn't feel tacky or oily or anything, and that's how you know the primer is good to go. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to start with my foundation. Okay, now I know you guys have seen my foundation routine a million times, and when I am in a hurry, I do it the same way every single time because the Senegence foundation is just super fast to blend out, and it looks flawless in minimal amount of time, so I don't really change anything as far as that goes. But this is the Senegence Makesense foundation. It's the original formulation. This is the shade Creme Beige, which is what I am in the winter. In the summer, I drastically change in skin tone, and I am a dewy. I'm also applying this with the Morphe M439, which I think is a holy grail item, especially for applying the Senegence foundation. I always highly recommend it. It just works so well with the formulation to blend it out really fast and easily. Now, if you want to know why I don't use my fingers to apply my foundation, it's for a few reasons. So the first is that we have lots of bacteria and oils on our fingers, and I don't want it spreading all over my face. Change the lighting a little bit there. I don't want all of that yuckiness spreading all over my face. The other reason is just because it goes on so much better. It blends out way better, and it just looks better, and it's faster. Let's be honest. Okay, so once I get a good layer of that on, you can see what a huge difference this foundation makes. It's not a super full coverage foundation, especially the way I apply it. I do a little less than a pump, and I just really, really blend it out. If you need more coverage, you could go back in with a second layer or just use more foundation, and instead of blending so much, do more tapping. So you'll notice that I do tapping motions around like my nose and on areas where I have like some scarring from pimples, and that's because it offers a little bit more coverage. So once that is all blended out, I go in with concealer. This is Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15. It's my favorite concealer. I bounce between this and the Senegence one in the light shade, which is also amazing. This is just a lot more full coverage, and when I'm in a hurry, I tend to grab the Maybelline one just because it comes on this wand, but it's totally up to you. I love using the Senegence one because it's just a squeezy tube and it's nice and hygienic for my clients. So it just kind of depends on my mood or what I need it for. But I just kind of put that wherever I need a little extra coverage and to cover the giant brown bags around my eyes. So this is the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and you always, always, always use a beauty blender or a sponge like this wet. I should say damp. So get it nice and wet, wring it out on a paper towel, and that is how you always want to use it. They are not meant to be used dry. So I just gently kind of blend that out. I use kind of a tapping and pressing motion as well as kind of a sweeping. Go around the nose because this woman, hormones cause us to get really red around the nose, which is just wonderful. And then quickly, because it will set into your wrinkles relatively fast, I set it using Makeup Forever. This is the HD setting powder in 01, which is just the translucent shade. And this is just the pressed pigment. You can use this one or the one where you dip into just the powder. I just like to use the pressed pigment because it works exactly the same, but you don't get that like foof of powder every time you open it, which is very messy. And then I just go under my eyes and my eyelids and just press it in. And the reason why I put concealer on my eyelids, not everybody does this, but I do it because it works really great as an eyeshadow primer, and then I don't have to use primer. And then I just kind of touch to make sure it should feel just really smooth. It should not feel sticky or tacky at all, and that's how you know you've properly set it. I'll also just kind of go in my T-zone and on my chin and nose, just where I get oily. And then it just kind of depends on how my skin is behaving that day. Sometimes I'll just go over it with a little extra powder if it's kind of acting up, but I would say this looks great. I'll just show you that just in case. This is Shine Cosmetics. My friend works for this company, and I really like their powder. This is Awaken. And I just kind of set all over my face, so just a tiny bit. I also really like, by that same brand I used to set my under eye, they do a powder as well, and I like that one a lot because it makes your skin look airbrushed and flawless. I use that one always, always on my brides. Okay. Next up, I contour. Yes, I contour every day. And when I'm not talking through everything that I'm doing, like right now, I honestly have my makeup like from start to finish down to a science. It only takes 11 minutes max, usually around 9. But this is the Smashbox step-by-step contouring palette. Yes, I promise that I am going to do a contouring video. I promise. And I just sweep that into the hollows of my cheeks and blend up. That just gives you the illusion of not only a slimmer face, but also higher cheekbones. And then I also go under my chin and blend that down onto my neck, just so it looks a little more natural. Okay, and then when I am in a hurry, and I'm just doing an everyday face like today, I take and I dip into this brown shade. I'll kind of mix the two, and I'll just sweep this into the creases of my lids and blend it downward. And I call this my eyeshadow for the day. Because when you're in a hurry, or you're just wanting to look presentable, you don't need anything super amazing and fantastic, this works great. And nobody's gonna know it's a contour shade because powder's powder, right? Okay, so then this palette has a really awesome shade in it right here. It's this really pale yellow. And I dip into that and put that under my under eyes. Do you see just the difference that it makes in brightening between the two eyes? I go under. I also go just doop, down the center of the nose, a little on the chin, and a little on the forehead, and that just brings depth and definition into your face. Not a necessary step, but something that I just can't seem to skip. So then I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to skip this part, and I will link down below the video where I show how I fill in my eyebrows. So I'll quickly do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, we are back with some super fluffy eyebrows. Some days they get a lot out of control, and that's okay. I'm going to put on some blush. This is MAC Peaches. It's honestly my favorite blush of all time. I just can't seem to quit using it, and look, I've hit pan. I love this blush. So I just take this, and by the way, I'll link all my brushes below in case I forget to mention one of them. I will put in the description box what brushes I'm using, but I also have a favorite brushes video, and I'll also link that down below, and that has all the brushes that I use. Okay, then I'm going to highlight, and yes, I highlight every day because I'm extra like that. So I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush, and this is the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. It's my favorite highlighter other than Becca Opal. And highlight the tops of the cheekbones. Do you see how it just gives that little extra pop? Gives you kind of like a healthy glow. Tops of the cheekbones, top of the cupid's bow, down the center of the nose, and then just a little on the tip to give it a more like lift. And then I also go under the brow bone and on the inner corner. And just for funsies, because I'm in a hurry, I take a little bit on my finger and I put it on my lids. And then people really think you spent time to do your eyeshadow when really, you really didn't. Blend it out just a little. Easy peasy, right? Sometimes I get carried away with highlighter because I really love it. Okay, then let's do some eyeliner. I don't always do eyeliner, but I'm feeling it today. This is Revlon Colorstay Blackest Black. I have never tried this pencil before, so we will see. Oh, it's a felt tip marker. I'm seeing how it compares to the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I don't know. Definitely not as smooth. It goes on very choppy. Oh no. No. I don't like this. Oh gosh, I hate this. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. This is not going on well. Not even close in comparison to the Kat Von D one. Save your money, spend a few more dollars and get the Kat Von D one, in my opinion. This sucks. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Those aren't even close to being even. Oh, I hate this. No. Guys, I can do a wing liner in the back of a bumpy bus and these look terrible. So I'm going to say if you have a hard time putting on wing liner or liner in general, you're probably using a crappy product because this is a sock fest. Alright, well, you know, sometimes you can cover it up and blend it out and help it out a little bit. I'm going to take this dark brown, and gosh, this is costing me time, but you know what? I had to try something new, had to try and go cheapo. And cheap never works as well as quality products. And really, I probably only saved $2, but does that really matter? Because I'm losing all this time. So I'm just going to take it on a flat brush and kind of go over it to try and help it look not so terrible. Oh, this looks yuck. That's alright. Can't win them all. Okay. So I like to use magnetic lashes every single day. I think they're super easy to apply, especially if you use my hack. I have a video of my original hack video, which is a little rough, I'm not gonna lie, but it does give you the basics. And then I also have an updated hack video, which is way better. I will put both of them down below in the description, so check out those links. So I am going to apply mascara, do my Ardell magnetic lashes, double 110s, my favorite, these ones, and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on, and if you want to see me try out this magnetic lash applicator that's supposed to make it so you just clamp them on really fast and be done, and see what I think about it, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel down below so you can get notified, because I will be uploading that video next. Now, lips. I go through phases with lips. I am a Senegence girl. I really like Lipsense, and I love that it lasts all day. But sometimes I don't like applying 3 layers, especially if I'm in a hurry. So, lately I've been really into Kat Von D Lolita, and just kind of sharing it all over. So that is what I'm going to do today. Now, if you want an exact dupe for Lolita that won't smudge and will last all day, Lipsense Bella is a great option. Wow, that was a bad application. And then just this NYX pencil, and it's a lip liner, and kind of help fix my edges. Because that was kind of a rough application. So, there you have it. This is my everyday makeup. I know I said it before, but really it takes maximum 11 minutes, especially when I'm not talking or distracted by my son. I can crank it out really fast, like under 10 minutes. So I hope this helps. This is a video that you guys requested a lot, so I hope you enjoy. If you like it, please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.